Hi folks, and welcome back to another Work in Progress Wednesday. This week I've been doing more design and research work for the temple dungeon that I will have within this town, as well as some town design in general and some of the structures that I want to add to it. So let's take a look at what I've been doing. Continuing on from last week, I did a little bit more research for the aesthetic of the dungeon. Looking more at Greek and Roman architecture, I stumbled across the Pantheon, a former Roman temple located in Rome. With an impressive appearance and shape, I thought it would be a great inspiration for the boss room within the dungeon. You can imagine a fierce battle taking place inside such a large open space, and the great dome above not only expands the fighting area, but also the potential for what can be done in this space. Perhaps this boss can fly or float around, alternating bouts of ground-based melee attacks with ranged attacks from above. It's a really interesting structure regardless, so I'm sure I can make use of it in some way, shape or form. I like the idea of working your way farther through the temple and to the depths below, where you come across this sacred inner temple. Of course, with it being plagued by monsters, this sacred space has become the lair of the boss. Going with some kind of temple, such as the Pantheon or something similar, would really fit the look and feel I want this dungeon to have. Next, I did a bit of design work for the town. I created a basic sketch of how I want the town to potentially be laid out, but we'll see. The temple is located on top of a rocky outcrop, with stairs leading up to it. As the culture of this race is centred around military power and the arts, there are two buildings which I knew had to be added. For the soldiers, they needed to have barracks where they could train for potential battles. I've sourced some images that I can use as reference when creating them, as shown by these fantastic LEGO models. As I've said before, I'll be aiming for some degree of accuracy, whilst also injecting my own take on it. So I don't plan on creating something on the scale of what would have been normal for military barracks of the ancient Romans. The other must-have building is the open-air theatre. What better place to showcase the arts they've been practicing and rehearsing than at one of these? They're such awesome structures with great acoustics, and usually made use of hills for the seating area for the audience. As such, I've placed it in the vicinity of the rocky outcrop so that I have more reasons to add extra geographical features. Lastly, for the town, within its main hub, I also plan to have some additional buildings for shops and other things. I'd like to have some more outdoor market stalls here, similar to what I had in the trading town from previous videos. With this being in a different location, the style will naturally be different, so I'm looking forward to coming up with something unique to this region. Finally, it's been a long time coming, and I haven't updated my channel in the longest time, so I spent some time at the start of the week creating some new art. The new banner more accurately represents where the game is so far, and the work that I've put into it. It'll be interesting to see what the next iteration of that will be, once I add in a ton more visual changes to the game. So that's it for this week guys. Thanks for watching, be sure to give it a like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.